Curse of the Lake Spirit. The story began in a small village beside Himpapawid Lake, a lake famous for its azure waters and mysterious mist at dawn. For generations, a warning had been passed down. Never throw anything into the lake at dusk, especially when it's raining, for at that hour the lake spirit walks beneath the water. Elena, a headstrong young woman, merely laughed at the tales. She wanted to prove those old stories were baseless and foolish. One evening, the rain poured heavily. It was dusk. Elena's house was messy, and a broken mirror lay shattered in her hand. Instead of throwing it in the trash, she thought of the lake. She quickly ran to the edge of Himpapawid Lake and threw the broken mirror into the water, accompanied by a forced smile and a shout. "There's no spirit, right?" As the mirror sank, an unusual thunder echoed. The rain abruptly stopped. That night, Elena couldn't sleep. She lived alone. She began to hear rustling outside her window, as if someone was walking in the mud. She ignored it at first until the sound grew closer, a sound like stones being dragged across the floor. When she checked the door, there was nothing. But as she reached the window, she felt a cold breath on the back of her neck. It smelled of the lake. It smelled of mud. Elena slowly turned around. No one was there, but behind her, on her dark wall, a large shadow enveloped her. She forced her eyes open, and there she saw the Encanto. It was not like the stories, no beautiful woman, no handsome man. It was a creature with sharp claws, and its entire face looked like a shattered mirror, reflecting her own fear. The Encanto stared at her, and its voice, like rushing water, whispered, "You broke, now you shall be broken." The next morning, Elena was found by her neighbors. She stood by the side of the lake, smiling yet motionless. Her eyes were wide, staring into nothingness. She couldn't move, couldn't speak. The elders in the village shook their heads. The Encanto takes the souls of those who discard broken things, turning them into lifeless guardians of the lake. From then on, whenever dusk fell and it rained, people would see Elena's shadow standing by Himpapawid Lake. And the most terrifying part, her shadow always held a piece of broken mirror, while forcing a smile at those who dared to approach.